Welcome, Roadrunners. Today we will go over how to submit your graduation petition. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you will need to log in to your Access Rio account. Once you're in your Access Rio account, you will go ahead and select Academics. And you'll notice that the first box located in the Academics page is that of the graduation petition. One, you'll find a link to the petition application itself. Second, you will find a link with instructions on how to complete the graduation petition application. And you'll also find the deadlines for filing the graduation petition for each semester. Now, the first thing that we're going to be asked is to select the term for the application. In this case, I'm applying to graduate for spring 2021. Secondly, it's asking me to select the award type. So if you're earning a certificate of achievement, you'll go ahead and select certificate. If you're earning an Associate of Arts, you'll go ahead and choose AA. Associate of Science would be AS. An Associate of Arts for Transfer is AA-T. Associate of Science for Transfer is AS-T. And a Bachelor of Science would be BS. Please note that these letters between the parentheses indicate the general education pattern that you're following. So if you were following the general Rio Hondo College general education pattern, you would select RHC. If you were following the Cal State University GE pattern, you will go ahead and select CSU. And if you were following the IGETC GE pattern, you will go ahead and select IGETC. Now, IGETC can get even more specific. So if you were following the IGETC but are transferring to a CSU, you will go ahead and select IGETC CSU. If you followed the IGETC and are transferring to a UC, you will go ahead and select IGETC UC. Now, if you're not too sure whether or not you're getting an Associate of Arts versus an Associate of Science, or you know you're getting an ADT, but you don't know if it's an Associate of Arts for transfer or an Associate of Science for transfer, there's an easy way to find this information. You will go ahead and go to the Rio Hondo College webpage. Under Current Students, you'll go ahead and click on Academics, Degrees and Certificates, and here you'll find a list of all the degrees and certificate programs at Rio Hondo College. So let's say I'm earning an associate degree for transfer in anthropology, but I'm not sure if it's an Associate of Science for transfer or Associate of Arts for transfer. I'm going to go ahead and look for Anthro, and I see that it's the ADT. AAT means it's an Associate in Arts for transfer. So now I know that I need to select Associate of Arts for transfer. Also, if you're not 100% sure about which general education pattern you followed, you can find that information again under Current Students. You can click on the Counseling Center link. And once you do so, under Articulation, you can find the General Education link, and it'll provide you with the Rio Hondo College GE advising sheet, the CSU GE advising sheet, as well as the IGETC advising sheet. But again, even then, if you're still not too sure which general education pattern you're following or which type of degree you're earning, you can always schedule to meet with a counselor so that you can get that information. Finally, before we move forward, please note that work will be lost if not completed and submitted within 30 minutes. So this application does have a time limit, so just keep that in mind when you're filling it out. So in my case, I'm going to go ahead and select Associate of Arts for transfer with the CSU GE pattern. So when I click to submit, it'll take me to this page, And the first thing that I'm going to see is my personal information. Now, this information is pulled from my student records. Since I am on Access Rio, my student records are linked already to this application. So I just need to make sure that everything listed here is correct. Please note that the name that appears here is the name that will appear on your diploma or certificate. In addition to that, the address that is listed here is the address in which your diploma will be mailed. If any changes need to be made to your name, please reach out to Admissions and Records at admissions@riohondo.edu. And so again, you'll notice the type of award that you're applying for, which you selected earlier. In my case, it's Associate of Arts for Transfer. And then you'll notice that most of your information has been filled in, including the major and the catalog term. So my major is Psychology for Transfer. Yours should appear here as well. But if any corrections need to be made, you can go ahead and click on the drop-down menu and select the major that you are pursuing under the Associate of Arts for Transfer degree or whatever degree type you selected. You'll also notice that the catalog term has been selected for you. For my case, fall 2013 appeared, and that's because I started in fall 2013. So you'll notice that your catalog term corresponds with the first semester that you started at Rio Hondo College. Again, if yours doesn't appear, go ahead and select the first semester that you started at Rio Hondo. And once again, you'll find your GE pattern appear here. Since I already selected that I was following the CSU GE pattern, that's what appears here. Now in this section, all the other colleges and universities that you've attended should appear here if you've already submitted the official transcripts from that college to Rio Hondo College. So for example, if you attended ELAC before attending Rio Hondo College and you already submitted the official transcripts and that's on your Rio Hondo College file, you'll find that ELAC will be listed here and it'll indicate when the transcripts were received. In my case, I took an AP exam and passed the exam, so that credit has transferred over to Rio Hondo College. I submitted those official scores, so they received those official scores in May 21 in 2014. If there are any other colleges or universities that you attended that are not listed here, go ahead and enter that school. So let's say I also attended Citrus College, so I'm going to go ahead and type in Citrus College. I did not earn a degree over there, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that blank. However, I do know that I have not submitted my official transcripts from Citrus College to Rio Hondo College. If that is your case as well, please be sure to send your official transcript from that other college to Rio Hondo College in order for you to receive your degree. Under transfer courses, if you see any courses listed here, these are courses from other colleges that have been officially evaluated by Rio Hondo College. And any courses in progress would be any courses that you are currently registered for. Please note, even if courses taken at another college or university are not being used towards your degree, the official transcripts must still be on file at Rio Hondo College. So in the general education courses section, I'll be required to select courses that match my GE pattern according to each area. So I highly recommend having the advising sheet for the GE pattern that you have been following, just for reference so that you know exactly what to enter for each area. So right next to every required area, you'll notice a drop-down menu. And when you click on it, you'll notice one or two classes appear. Not all of the classes that you've taken will appear. And what that means is that the system was able to locate which class you've taken has met that requirement. So in my case, only Speech 101 appears because that's the only class I've taken that satisfies the A1 area requirement. So you need to just go ahead and click on each drop-down menu and select the corresponding class that satisfies that requirement. Now for some areas like C2, you'll notice a long list of classes. So again, all these classes satisfy that requirement. So you are free to select whichever, so long as you don't use it again for another area. So it's very important that you do not select the same course twice, unless it's a repeated course or a lecture lab combo. You might also notice in some areas that there is no drop-down menu. So in my case, A2 does not give me that option. In fact, it says missing course. So again, it's important to have that advising sheet next to you so that you know which area this is referring to. In my case, A2 is referring to written communication, which is satisfied by English 101. So if I took English 101 at Rio Hondo College, I'm going to go ahead and type in the course, what college I took it at. I'm going to enter my grade and the semester that I took the course. If that course requirement was met by an AP exam, you would go ahead and type in the AP test name, and for all the other sections, you're going to just type in NA. Now I just typed that in as an example, so just make sure that you meet with the counselor to verify what courses or what requirements these AP exams or other assessments satisfy. And so now in the major courses section, you'll have to select from this list all of the major courses that you've taken that were required for the major that you're applying for. So again, it'll be very helpful to have your advising sheet with you so that you can refer to it and select the correct courses. So in my case, because my degree is an associate in arts for transfer and psychology, I'm going to refer to my advising sheet and check off every class that I've taken that is on this list. If you took a course that meets the requirement, but it's not listed here, again, you do have the option of entering that major course. So be sure to enter the course name, the college that you took the course in, the grade that you received, and the semester that you took that class. But please note, for courses from other colleges and universities to be used in the major, you need to meet with a counselor and have the proper paperwork completed. Let's say that there is a required course that you're currently taking this semester. Just be sure to enter that class, enter which college you're taking the class in. For the grade, be sure to enter IP since it's currently in progress and you don't have a letter grade yet. And then you would just go ahead and select spring 2021 since you're currently taking the course. And once that's complete, you're going to go ahead and click on submit. Once I click the submit button, and once you click the submit button, you should get a confirmation like this saying congratulations, your graduation petition application has been submitted. You'll also get a receipt number, so please make a note of that number for your reference. Now, if you are earning more than one degree, you are given the option to apply again for another degree or certificate. So you will go ahead and click on this if you are earning another degree or certificate so that you can complete an application for that one as well. But if that is the only degree that you are earning, you can go ahead and click here to exit the application. And that completes the graduation petition application process. Please remember the Transfer Center is here to assist you with the graduation petition application. So if at any point you still need assistance or you have any questions or need clarification on which courses to enter, so on and so forth, the Transfer Center has a Zoom room that is available for all students with questions regarding their graduation petition. You can find the link to our Zoom room on our Transfer Center webpage, which you can find in the Rio Hondo College website. Under current students, you can go ahead and click on Transfer Center. And right here, you can click on Join Our Zoom Room for application assistance. So again, we are available Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, you're more than welcome to join that Zoom room for any additional assistance with your graduation petition.